What's cooking, beautiful people? Welcome back. Beautiful news, beautiful things to wake up to this morning. So, Ethereum sitting at over 3,700. We love to fucking see it. Oh my God. So, the Ethereum trade that I was showing you yesterday, beautifully in the profits. Solana kind of still just pumping-ish. And then Sui, I opened a Sui trade, pumping like crazy. I de-risked a lot at around 170% because I'm very cautious now with Suis. It's kind of ruined my life with the negative, the big loss yesterday. And as you can see, also XRP decently pumping. Also, I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I was trying to record this video and just kept on getting interrupted. So I've had to do, this is like the 17th take of this video, which is pretty cancerous. But so there you go. So now we're going to do some technical analysis. So let's take a gandaroo. Oh my God, Ethereum just keeps on going. It's beautiful. So Ethereum, you can see on the smaller time frames, looks like it's trying to head towards my bull flag pattern that I mentioned yesterday, which is beautiful. And I saw on the hourly time frame, there is a bit of a cup and handle formation, which we love to see. And the cup and handle formation, generally what happens is it wants to pump the length of the cup. So that would be this, if we measure it out. And this, if we put it here, kind of lines up with the target of my bull flag at 3,800. So that, I'm thinking, is where I'm going to take some decent profits, just because better to be cautious and then wait for the major shorting down that will eventually happen, because we've been just pushing like crazy. And if you look on the daily time frame, the market Ethereum seems like it's a bit overheated. So the stochastic looks like it's still heading up, but it's a bit like sad and curvy, which shows cool down in the momentum. That's what the stochastic indicator is. It's a momentum indicator. The MACD is fucking skyrocketing. Beautiful. We love to see that. And the RSI is showing very overbought conditions, and generally once it's overbought, that means that it's going to, people are going to start selling. So I do see a bit of a drop coming soon, but for now I think we're okay. And the scenario will be, I'm guessing as to what I said it would be yesterday. Solana finally sort of pumping a bit. We like to see it. It looks like Solana is trying to break out the W pattern and confirm the W pattern, which we love to see. That would be amazing. So let's hope that that's the case, which would just mean that it kind of confirms the 240 target and taking partial profits to 210. I would still open this trade right about now if you haven't got into it, and do what I just suggested. But I would do the stop loss, I think, at about 1, because what could still happen, right, is it could do, I'll show you this with the Sui later because it's exactly what happened, pump up down here, more volume, and then hit. So it's very possible that it comes down to about 159, 160. So I would be a bit careful, but I think I would still enter now and then just DCA, probably add another position at 166 or something like that, and then just wait and keep and hold until the 240 mark. So that's what I think is going to happen. Bitcoin also a bit, I was a bit miffed because this morning I looked at it and I was like, oh, look at this. It's cooling down. There's this kind of like rounding formation. It's a bit, But there's also, as I saw, is not on the bigger time frames, but if you look on the 4-hour time frames, for example, a bit of a bull flag. Like it pulls from down here, right? See, if you look right here, and it pulls all the way up and then hits this bull flag sort of pattern. So I was originally going to say don't touch, but I think I'm actually going to enter a trade at this 1500-ish mark because there's a big fair value gap. So I would enter here. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until it comes down, enter here, and then buy somewhere in this fair value gap, because as you can see, if with this triangle, the price is cheap, quote unquote, to buy. Also, fair value gaps is typically where there are a lot of latent orders, and it does actually follow in line with the bull flag. The price will come down as I've drawn, and then hopefully skyrocket up. So we'll see if that works out, and we can actually even see on the smaller time frames, this is a bit of a bear flag, which would suggest you take this here like that, right, and then you do this like that, and then this like that. See, like this. And so if I take this and put it right around here, target looks like it wants to come down a bit. So we'll see if that happens or not. And if it does, then Gucci. And if it doesn't, because remember also there's a big CME gap, right? And the CME gap generally needs to be filled. So price tends to want to gravitate towards this. So it's very possible that we'll see a drop before a mega pump, which is beautiful. There's also a bit of a cup and handle formation on the small time frames with XRP. So we'll see if that plays out, which would be beautiful, because then the target would be, well, actually, no, the target, there isn't a cup and handle yet, but if there is one, then that's beautiful. And though there is a target with a bit of a bull flag, as you can see, you take this, and there you go, and it looks like it's broken out with a rise in volume, which is what we like to see. And so target for that is about 3.7, 3.6, which would make the cup and handle formation, and it would also confirm this break, like it would break above a previous high, which is its all-time high. So that would be kind of gorgeous to see. So let's hope that that's what's going to happen. I've also decided to trade Forex. So I'm going to be delving into that a bit deeper in next videos probably. I think I'm going to be concentrating a lot on GBP USD, USD JPY, and maybe a few others, but I'll show you all that in another video when everything's ready and it's all beautiful and everything. And there you go. Oh, and the SUI trade. There we go. Okay. So as you saw, I wrote it all the way down to here. I entered at the 379 up here after decent recovery, just to make sure. And now, well, you can see it's beautifully pumping at 3,900, 3.98. And so reason as to why I decided to enter, because this is what I had actually predicted, but I just didn't predict it to happen so soon. It goes up, comes down, hits the line, and then pumps up, right? And look what happened. It goes up, pumps down, and then hits the line and keeps pumping upwards. And that's exactly what happened. So this is what I predicted. I just didn't execute it very well, and I didn't have enough margin to keep going, and that's what cooked me with the trade. But so I entered it again, and we'll see if now it keeps pumping or not. But I will be stopping if it comes. I will be closing my trade if it comes underneath this mark. So we'll see. And it is kind of what we like to see, because what you want to generally see to confirm a breakout is a previous bounce on the resistance with high volume growing, and that's pretty much it, and strong fundamentals stochastic heading up, etc. And that's exactly what's happened. So it is a bullish sign. So we'll see if it does keep pumping or not. That'll be a bit of a mystery. And yeah, that's kind of it. I also wanted to show where I get a lot of my news from. So y'all need to if anybody does decide to follow these people, keep in mind that they also are very optimistic, right? So if they say bullish 126, bearish 110, etc., and such and so forth, or if they say Ethereum's hitting 10,000 like tomorrow or whatever, keep in mind that these are very optimistic people trying to make the price go up, which doesn't always reflect the reality. And at the beginning of my trading journey, I was following these people, and I kind of took what they were saying as a guaranteed, which isn't always the case, so I was losing money. So just keep a level head and never chase the pump, let the pump come to you, right? Okay? And so yeah, this is where I get my news from, a guy called Crypto, who's great, who is actually the guy that showed me the Solana. Crypto Rover, who's also good, Crypto Goose, Biddy Taihatu, which is also pretty good, Carl Moon, a guy called James Crypto Guru, which I can't seem to see. Walter Bloomberg is probably one of the better ones. He's just like pure news, no interpretation, just pure news. So this is where I get a lot of my news from, and most of my news from. And I was also thinking what could be a cool thing is there's this referral program on Binance where I can give you my code, and if you join Binance, then I get 20% commission, right? Which great, whatever, I get 20% commission, but I can actually choose to share it share the 20%. So do 10 me, 10 you with whoever joins the link. So I was thinking of doing that. So if anybody's interested, let me know in the comments and we'll see if we can make that happen. Otherwise, in the meantime, that's pretty much it for today, y'all. Beautiful recovery, beautiful things to wake up to. So I will see you all again tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you don't want to miss the next video, turn on the bell. And much love, y'all. Oh, and nothing that's said in these videos is financial advice. Whatever you do with what the information I give you is at your own risk and peril. And you could win, you could lose. Nothing's guaranteed in life. And so neither is the stock market. So it's always very risky. And I am doing this with my own money and risking my own money. You can copy me if you want, but if not, then that's fine. Much love, y'all. Ciao, ciao. And see you all again tomorrow.